when it comes to dating, it can be challenging because you don't know if a person's going to date you for you, what you have, or who you are, you know, as far as your occupation goes. And when it comes to 50-50, it's a common question. You know, it's something that triggers a large number of women. But for men, we're not triggered about that because your finances is your finances, as long as you're doing something. We're going to dive into Kayla Nicole. Those who don't know, she was with Travis Kelce and that whole thing and the whole spill. But there's a lot of gems in this interview. Not going to keep you long. So grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and walk into the end zone with your boy. Peep this out. Got my mushroom coffee. You get yours.
The who? 50-50. Remember they were saying that you said he was cheap, or they were saying that you were...
Oh, the splitting the bills.
The splitting 50-50, yeah, the 50-50.
Yeah.
Remember, what was the tea on that?
Yeah, do I look like anybody that would split anything?
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
You just told men how you roll just by that response right there. Ladies, take heed. Like I said, there's a lot of gems in this interview. Imagine if a man said that. That very exact same thing. You should be ashamed of yourself. Do I look like a person that will go 50-50 with my man? No, you look like you look like a person that have shot yourself in the motherfucking mouth. You shot your foot in your mouth when you said that. What are you? What are you good for? At that point, you're useless. You're a liability.
So you guys broke up at that point because...
No, this is the question. Do I look like I would go 50-50 on bills?
Bitch dependency is no laughing matter. Addiction to a bitch can fuck with your friends, your health, and scary enough, even your money.
Okay. So yeah, that was ridiculous. But he addressed that too, though. That was, I don't even know why that even became a thing. Yeah, that was never an issue in our...
When you are in a relationship, you're in a partnership. There's nothing wrong with 50-50, teamwork. And a lot of people have their thoughts about it, their opinions about it. But at the end of the day, I bring my finances to the table. She brings her finances to the table. I bring love and peace to the table. She brings love and peace to the table. I bring stability to the table. She brings stability to the table. I bring trust. She brings trust. There are certain things that we both bring to the table to make this relationship work. At the end of the day, my finances, my money is the house money. Her money is the house money. We run our home together. 2 incomes is better than 1. Well, fuck you thought. And if a large number of women cannot understand that, then you'll see why they single, why they go on these podcast shows, why they go on social media and talk all that big boy shit, and knowing damn well the same type of man that they claim they want, they don't even attract. He don't show up on their radar. So she's going home to Pookie and Ray Ray. Or she's going home to no man. Just her rose and her dildo. And her fingers.
In our relationship, but it was definitely a rumor on the internet. But no, there's no bill splitting. But I think that to each his own. If people like to split their bills with their man, I think that's what you should do. I don't do that.
Barbecue brisket meat sandwich.
I would be lying if I said that level of hate and just like online chaos doesn't impact me. It does.
Yeah.
Even to this day.
Yeah. So you still experience it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You could go to my most recent post and it will be people debating each other why I am worthless and I'll never be a talented person and I have no career and I'm
Yeah.
a bum and I just
But what was the reason for that? If you left with Grace. I don't feel like
and
there
it
was
has nothing to do with me. I don't know. I think that there's something about that level of fame that attracts crazy people.
And what she said and how she said it, that triggered a lot of people. You know, you calling him cheap. I know the story. You know, I still have ties with some cats in the NFL, and we talk, you know, but there's a way that you have to carry yourself. You know, look at Jalen Hurts, quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. Him and his fiance. Have you ever noticed, you don't hear nothing bad on his name? Nothing. But the things that you do hear about the both of them, I will say this, is when they're out there in the community doing community service, helping people out in the community. That's when you will hear about the both of them doing something. Is out there in the community. And that's major. But she understands her role. She puts in on the bills, believe it or not. They both pay bills together. Well, he's an NFL player. She shouldn't have to work. No, she chooses to do what she do. Because you got to think logically and you got to think longevity. You see, most women don't think longevity. They only think in the now.
It's unfortunate because I've never done anything to warrant that kind of backlash, but
Would you ever get in a public relationship again, though?
I don't see myself doing that anytime soon. No.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I absolutely
Yes,
don't.
you would.
And I just think ultimately it's kind of like people can't pick at what they don't know about. You know what I mean? Like I would just protect my relationships from here on out.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with it ever again. And then too, like if we break up, I don't have to deal with what
This-
that looks like.
I know.
Yeah.
That
I'm
is
good.
like, because now, like, you're a sports analyst. You still have to kind of talk about him. I saw your little Monday
oh my
night
God,
thing.
yeah, yesterday. That was
Yeah.
a thing too. Which
Is it?
and
I feel like you're professional though. Like you keep it professional, but they're gonna blow it up.
Absolutely.
Any single little thing.
To think that I'm not going to talk about the number one team in the NFL with the best quarterback and the best tight end, it's like that's going to come with the territory. They're going to have to get over it.
I said, look at this dumb motherfucker.
A large number of women are not thinking logically. You're living in a fantasy world. And this is where social media, in my opinion, has messed up a large number of women's minds. Having you thinking you can have it all. I'm entitled to have a man that makes 6 figures or more. I want to be taken care of. I don't want to work because I see it on social media. And half of their lifestyle on social media is fake. The same people you follow and you watch, they ain't living like that. And here you are, delusional as fuck. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. You're not always going to get what you want. And the same energy that you put out there, you got to ask yourself, can I deliver that same energy to him? A large number of you not. Large number of you can't. Large number of you won't. And that's why y'all single. That's why that caliber of man don't look for y'all. He don't check for y'all. He don't knock on y'all door saying, here I am. But he damn sure going to somebody else that can deliver, that can show up.
You teriyaki tomahawk steak, big back bitch.
You just keep it moving.
I loved you guys together.
Wow, thanks.
Just saying. You
Thank
made me
you
like,
so much.
I don't know. I loved it.
Wow, thank you. That was a good
from
time.
the outside, yeah. Like from the outside looking in, I don't know what was going on or what happened.
It was great. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. That was a good time in my life.
Lesson learned.
So many lessons learned. But that's with every relationship. I've learned a ton from every relationship I've been in.
Was that your first public, like really big public relationship?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, hopefully I don't have those problems. I don't think I'll ever get in a public, like I had a public breakup, but like obviously I didn't get what you
Yeah.
received, but like I don't think I would get into another public relationship unless I'm getting married. Like
Why?
it's too much. Like people knowing when y'all unfollowing each other and don't follow each other, and they're in the comments. Like even for his sake, like the fallout was bad, but like they're commenting under his pictures. Like I don't even like that. Like obviously his name wasn't as big as mine, but like just being able to see like them commenting on his pictures and my name, like just leave it.
You have to learn either A, you just keep it private, or B, be discreet about what you do in your relationships with the public figure. So it can go both ways, okay? For me, my name wasn't as known, but it was known enough, you know, to the point where people started finding out, what? Wow, you're related to Buju Banton, you know, or some of your uncles are with the Booyah tribe, you know, on your mother's side. So you started finding out different things. Wow, you was in the Dallas Cowboys training camp and got cut. Wow, you was with the Atlanta Falcons in 01. You was in their training camp and got cut. You know, arena football, yeah. It's a level, it's some things that come along with that, but it's how you carry yourself. Luckily, my dad taught us all these things. My dad was a professional athlete, so he taught us the game, how to carry ourselves, how to present ourselves, what to say, what not to say, publicly, and when it comes to dating, choose wisely.
I don't like that. Like
I agree.
it's just too much for me.
Yeah, we're living in this weird time where people feel like entitled to know everything about you and your personal life and your professional life, and it's really nobody's business.
Yeah.
Like if you choose to share, you choose to share. I joke and say like one day I'm gonna pop up and I'm gonna be married with 3 kids.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, honestly, like, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I don't know why we feel like, oh, because I wear this influencer title that I have to share every aspect of my life with you. I just don't think that that's something that we all have to subscribe to.
I think we live in a world where they think that since they follow you, you have to post this, you have to post that. Like
No.
I even have a problem. Like I'll go out and walk down the street with just a random guy, and I'm dating them. Like that's
Bitch dependency is no laughing matter. Addiction to a bitch can fuck with your friends, your health, and scary enough, even your money.
Is it really so hard going 50-50 with your mate? Hell no. Because at the end of the day, nobody suffers. Our home is always going to be intact. And besides that, we have money set aside for a rainy day. Anything can happen on any given Sunday.